Three of my decks are in the doghouse right now for totally different reasons. I finally took apart Illusion of the Shoreless Sea because everything I want to do with it is just too powerful, with one exception. Because it gives you free blue mana every turn and it gets stronger the longer the game goes on, it's just too good at being able to stop anything that will interact with it. I built it with no game changers or free counterspells, too strong. I built it with only commons and uncommons, too strong. I built it as optimized as I could go, the wins were too easy. The play pattern of hold a handful of counterspells and wait for the game to go on for 10 turns is just too hard for a lot of players to play through, and it doesn't really make for a fun game. I'm still trying to crack the code on making this CEDH viable, but the game plan of waiting until turn 10 is not really the best in that format. On the other end of the spectrum, my signature Tempting Worm deck is also in the doghouse. This is a bracket 1 or 2 deck with Rocco Cabaretti Caterer in the command zone, but with a specific rule. I let the table know that the very first creature I will tutor out is Tempting Worm, which allows them to put anything they want from their hand onto the battlefield. A couple years ago, this worked great to make a chaotic board state that everybody would have to navigate while I goaded or borrowed their best stuff. But now, even in lower brackets, players are able to put things on the board that end the game too quickly that no one can deal with. So I'm currently adjusting the deck to compensate for that, or for the worst case scenario where somebody board wipes immediately after. My Hogak deck, Doghouse. I made a video a while back saying I think this commander is really powerful and I can't believe that more people aren't playing it. And I found out firsthand exactly why, because the deck is really hard to build. Balancing the self-mill and the outlets for Hogak and the win cons has proven to be much more difficult than I thought. I'm re-examining the deck with all the cards that came out in Edge of Eternities, but I'm realizing that I can't just throw a bunch of cards that I think will work together in it and have this deck function at all.